EA Sports coverage of the NBA playoffs leads us to Game 4 of this year's NBA Finals. We're at Wells Fargo Center, where tonight the Philadelphia 76ers taking on the Denver Nuggets. Seated next to Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Sixers coming into play. They lead this final series 2-1 with a chance to get a step closer to the title here at home in Game 4.
And this has been a back-and-forth seesaw kind of series. It's had a little bit of everything now. But I think Game 4 is where the rubber starts to meet the road. This is where the intensity really starts to pick up, and I think we'll see that tonight.
Won't go. To Tobias Harris. Count the bucket for 2.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Gordon to the rim. Hart with the basketball. We're just underway in game number 4.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Come on, DJ. Give the people what they want. I want that for my screensaver.
Sixers control it. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Montrezl Harrell sends it away. And he throws it down. Power play by DeAndre Jordan.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Harris to Harden. Nothing going here on that drive. DeAndre Jordan sends it away. And that one out of bounds off a Nugget. Harden to Tobias Harris. From long range, they snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Sixers have the basketball. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Jordan to Reggie Jackson. Nothing going here on that drive. Jordan. To Porter. Shot clock winding down. Fires the 3, and it's good.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Harden in possession. 5-point game. James Harden. First couple didn't go. That one is true. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Reggie Jackson rocks the rim. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Harden here against Troy Daniels. DeAndre Jordan rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Porter to Jordan. Stuffs it down with authority. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Deep left corner. Porter to Jackson. pass. Aaron Gordon missed his first. That one goes.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Daniels here against Harden. Philadelphia with the basketball. Slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embiid.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
DeAndre Jordan, Harden's on him. Joel Embiid, snatching it out of the air.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Tough make through traffic.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Down low, it's Gordon. Aaron Gordon stuffs it down. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Now it's Harden at the controls. James Harden. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Jackson to Gordon. Has a look. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Joel Embiid swats it. And that one out of bounds off a nugget. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Harden in possession. Down 5. Nothing going here on that drive. Driving is Harden, but he can't get it to go down. Driving right to the basket. Tobias Harris tips it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Nothing going here on that drive. James Harden. He's 3 for 7.
It just seems like one of 3 things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a 3. Pick your poison.
Count the basket inside.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Oh, big finish at the rim. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Here comes the screen. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. He's now 5 for 6.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Nothing going here on that drive. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Jokic. Tobias Harris pins it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Embiid. Fires the 3. No good. That's great defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Harden. Nothing going here on that drive. Harden. Fine to shoot. 4-3. That's how you defend.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Pass stolen by the Nuggets. And they call it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Jordan to Jokic. And the rebound brought down by Harrell. Harden into the front court. Right now, down 7. Baseline drive. James Harden. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. No good. Defense catching a break there. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. To Tobias Harris. Lets it fly from long range. Well, their first 3, and they're right back in it within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those to drop earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
And scores, plus the foul. DeAndre Jordan, another strong finish. Going to the line for a chance at 3.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw good to finish off the 3-point play. The lead is up to 5. Sixers control it.
I got him. Here we go. Match up.
Probing the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free 2.
James Harden at the line for 2 shots. A career 85% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both. Nuggets with the basketball. Montrezl Harrell able to recover with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Jordan. Jamal Murray buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Cleans it up. Lays it up and in.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Jordan. And knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that three-point shot than one instead from 22 feet.
It is extremely prevalent right now for three-point shooters because of the skill set at every position is that versatile. Even your 5s and 4s can knock down threes at a high clip.
It's a world of great three-point shooters and great three-point shooting teams. And they'll go to the hack-a-Jordan strategy and send DeAndre to the line.
Here's the truth. As long as you're using your legs and your body to stay in front of the offensive player, you won't get called for those. You keep reaching, though, it's going to be a long night.
First free throw is good. And he hits the second. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. We're 1 quarter down in Game 4, and we're back after this. You're tuned into the NBA Finals on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Jackson with it. Up by 6. Porter to Jokic. Nothing going here on that drive. And he's going to the line to shoot.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Nikola Jokic. He's got 2 shots coming. A career 83% free throw shooter. First one goes down.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Able to convert on both free throws. Sixers have the basketball. Paul Millsap. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
This game is so mental. Trust me, some nights you get poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots, then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
Jackson to Jokic. Count the basket at the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Jackson with it. Up 6. To Porter. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there. To Millsap. Curling inside. Count it.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Jackson to Porter. The drive, right to the basket. Short jumper misses. Driving right to the basket. Right down Broadway, 4-2.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
To Jokic. Won't go. To Millsap. Nikola Jokic with a piece. And that one out of bounds off a nugget. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Beyond the arc for three. Not that time.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Nikola blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Here's a chance from long range. Smothering D. To Porter. Jokic. Denver with 4 to shoot. To Millsap. Rebound taken in by the Nuggets. Murray into the front court. Leads a bucket. Now pass stolen by the Sixers. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Denver ball right now. To Reggie Jackson. Probing the defense. Jackson to Jokic. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
Nikola Jokic against Tucker. Ah, the monster stuff.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Murray into the front court. 2-point advantage. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Down low for Jackson. George Niang with the block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Tough shot. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Jackson. They get it down to Mirotic. Off the assist.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Sixers call for time as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Shot won't, and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
To Aaron Gordon. Jackson. And he'll go to the foul line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Michael Porter at the line. And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2.
Good shot.
Embiid to Tobias Harris. Nothing going here on that drive. Harris to the basket, but his shot stays out. Jackson. To Jordan.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Aaron Gordon sends it away.
Continuous effort is the key for your team's success. No one this entire ball game has quit on a play. That right there, that's what's going to help your team win this game.
It's Embiid with the rebound. Missed a wide open look. To Porter. Here comes the screen. Porter. Turns and slams it down.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Surveys the floor. Harris. The Sixers with 4 to shoot. For 3, still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Oh, Millsap. 2 of 4 now.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
That's out. Last touch by Aaron Gordon. Reggie Jackson sends it away. And that one out of bounds off a nugget. Pass there taken away by Denver.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Joel Embiid rejects it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Embiid. Nothing going here on that drive. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Jordan. Reggie Jackson. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Embiid to Harden. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He was all over him. Philadelphia with the basketball. Knocked loose. Nuggets have it. And destroys the rim. That's what DeAndre Jordan does.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Nothing going here on that drive. Reggie Jackson snatching it out of the air. Looking to push. To Reggie Jackson. The drive right to the basket. No, I missed a short one there. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Jordan to Porter. No good. To Harden. Nothing going here on that drive. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Jackson with it. They lead it. 4-point game. Gordon to Jordan. Joel Embiid swats it. 4th this contest.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Reggie Jackson trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 85% free throw shooter. The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. Sixers control it. Embiid to Millsap. Baseline drive. Paul Millsap. 3 for 6 now.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Here's Jackson down low. Not that time. To Tobias Harris. And count the basket.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Jordan. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Embiid to Harden. Can't slam it down. Jordan. Daniels. Harden's on him. Nothing going here on that drive. From long range. And he stays cold from deep as he misses another one. It's no good. Aaron Gordon stuffs it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Knocked loose. Picked up by the Nuggets. He'll let one fly from half court. We've reached halftime here in Game 4. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. The Nuggets are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Denver Nuggets. The 76ers aren't down by too much at the half. They certainly staked the flag in the paint. They were dominant around the rim on the offensive end. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. Blocks.
After just 2 quarters, we've already seen so many blocks from each of these squads. I'm loving how aggressive the players have been on defense. What you're seeing in these highlights would make any defensive-minded coach. The Nuggets. Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Sixers have the basketball. Layup goes down. Well done.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Montrezl Harrell tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Had a chance, but it's no good. Harden with it up top. The deficit now up to 5. Slams it home on the putback.
Ed, It's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Jordan. To Gordon. Fires the three and knocks it down. Jay, for the defender, tough to gamble once the ball's behind the arc.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
Jackson with it. Leads 4. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal. To Harden. Fires the three. He engulfed him that time. Gordon. Nice pass to set things up. Michael Porter Jr. above the rim.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Tucker here against Troy Daniels. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Porter to Aaron Gordon. 4-3. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. To P.J. Tucker. Nothing going here on that drive. Tucker. Lets it fly from long range. Can't go down. Smothering defense. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
No, no, no. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Troy Daniels, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 82%. First try at the line, no good. Good bounce back, hits his second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. And look out.
These are missed opportunities. When a guy puts his head down, the help defender closest to the ball, you need to get your hand and scrape inside there. If he has his head down, he can't see you coming from the blind side.
To Jackson. Going to launch beyond the arc. Defense was ready. Reggie Jackson unable to hit.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Nuggets have the possession. Goes to the right side. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Troy Daniels at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Free throw good as he completes the three-point play. The lead is up to 6. Aaron Gordon pins it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Driving right to the basket. He was hacked. They let it go.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. DeAndre Jordan able to recover with the block. Beyond the arc for three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
We love to break this game down analytically. We even love to break it down more psychologically. But sometimes it's just about settling into the game. Seemed like in the first half, things were rushed. Now we finally see them have their composure and their poise.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Drive by Harris, but a shot won't go. Another shot won't go either. Aaron Gordon with a piece.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Not that time. Hart with the basketball. His guys down three. Here's a chance from long range. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And a rim rocker. Joel Embiid. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Down low to Jordan. Joel Embiid. Huge block. Ooh, 5 now.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Harris. To Harden. And he finishes at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Reggie Jackson. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable. And almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Gordon to Porter. Joel Embiid with the block. Incredible. 6 tonight.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? The follow won't go either. Jackson with it. His guys now down by a point. Reggie Jackson, 4 out of 10.
Did you see the distance between him and the defender? You could pretty much put a department store between the two.
Prices coming down. Embiid. Nice finish at the rim.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Jackson to Jordan. Harris. Drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
To Harden. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, with the foul, and a chance coming up at the line.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
James Harden at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. Nuggets have the possession. Screen coming. Jokic to Jordan. Time to shuffle things up. Nikola Jokic sends it away. Picked up. Here we go. Murray with it. Down 3. They love this hustle. Jokic. Jamal Murray. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Oh, emphatic slam.
You see, Ed, that's the problem. When you have guys on the perimeter that can shoot the basketball defensively, you're taught to hedge at the driver and then stay home, which leaves the lane wide open for great jams like that.
Jokic to Jordan. Joel Embiid sends it away. Make that 7.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Paul Millsap, 4 out of 7.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Millsap for 3. Another check and a putback slam.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
To Jokic. Oh, he had it. Nothing going here on that drive. Nikola Jokic.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Five on the shot clock for Philadelphia. A pass stolen by the Nuggets. To Jokic. Slam dunk. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
Nothing going here on that drive. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Now that's a contest.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
DeAndre Jordan matched up with P.J. Tucker. To Jokic. Tucker with the rebound. Throws it down. Sixers have it. The quarter comes to an end. The 76ers have the lead. It's the Nuggets with the basketball to start the fourth quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
To P.J. Tucker. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
It's Denver's ball. To Jokic. Takes stock of the floor. Here comes the screen. Jokic. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Jamal Murray trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 89%. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. It's back to a 5-point game. Cashes in for 2.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Murray with the basketball. The margin standing now at 7. Nikola Jokic matched up with P.J. Tucker. And counted at the rim.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
From the painted area, won't go down. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Georges Niang snatching it out of the air.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Nothing going here on that drive. Jamal Murray swats it. That's out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. New blood coming in for both sides. A 24-second violation. Jamal Murray, Harden's on him. To Gordon. He gets it.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
And scores. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Sixers control it. Sizing up the defense. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Harden buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
To Jokic. Now a steal by Philly.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
To Aaron Gordon. To Jokic. Knocks it down from mid-range.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Embiid to P.J. Tucker from long range. Always has a chance for Tucker, but not that time. P.J. Tucker tips it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Fires the three. Oh, that's how it's done.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Substitution being made in this one. Daniels against Harden. The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Embiid. Denver's got it. Michael Porter Jr. above the rim.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Jamal Murray pins it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Joel Embiid able to recover with the block. 8 now. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Jackson. Jamal Murray. It's good for three.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Jordan. They work it down to goal. Stuffs it down with authority.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
Nuggets have it. And the finish at the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Sixers have the basketball. Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. And scores. Strong take.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Jackson with it. His group now down 2. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Jordan. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
It's in the hands of Harden. And a nice finish at the rim.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Gordon to Porter. To Gordon. Finger roll, finishing with finesse.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Harden to Tobias Harris. Nothing going here on that drive. Troy knocked it away.
Oh, some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Nuggets with the basketball. To Aaron Gordon. Porter. And a 2. Counted at the rim for DeAndre Jordan.
Come on, DJ. Give the people what they want. I want that for my screensaver.
Harden to the basket, but his shot stays out. To Gordon. Montrezl Harrell, huge block. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. Porter. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Cruises inside for 2.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Able to convert inside.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Montrezl Harrell with the block. Draws the contact. And Jordan will go to the line to shoot 2.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Knocks down the first. Two for 2 on that trip. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Porter. Nothing going here on that drive. Jordan. Fires the three. Michael Porter Jr. fulfilling expectations. Tough shot.
They absolutely needed that. Great job by the offense to be poised and create a shot to pull ahead.
Too much contact, and free throws coming.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Paul Millsap has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 73%. And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Jordan. Denver with 4 to shoot.
Oh, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Millsap here against Troy Daniels. 19-footer for the win. It's the Nuggets who come away victorious. And for the very first time in franchise history, they are NBA champions. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Nuggets did what great teams do best, finish. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. The 76ers finished on the losing end of a close score. And while they didn't win the game, they could have won a dunk contest. They put down plenty of slams in this matchup. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. Assists.
I was really impressed by the way these teams shared the ball. As you can see in these highlights, the ball movement was spectacular. It can't be said enough. The extra pass can make all of the difference.
Player of the game.
DeAndre Jordan put together an incredible game, highlighted by his amazing defense. Not many guys come up with this many blocks and steals.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
The 2023 NBA Finals Game 4 games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023. The 2023 NBA Finals Game 4 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023. Game 4 Seed 1 Denver Nuggets Seed 3 Philadelphia 76ers.